Hi everyone and welcome back. Today we have a 30-minute low impact workout. So this workout is really good if you have sore joints and want a routine that feels good on your body where you can engage your muscles without putting any stress on your joints, or if you're returning to Pilates or you're new to Pilates and need a routine that just gives you a nice introduction into movement. So we're going to get started on our mat. So if you want to lie down on your back and just reach your arms nice and long, you're going to keep your chest open and just focus on your breathing here. So start by having a heavy tailbone, and you want to focus on having a little bit of an arch through your low back. Everyone is slightly different. Some folks may have a nice arch, some may have just a little bit. So just find that natural arch for you where you can keep your tailbone heavy. Your shoulder blades are connected onto the mat. Your chest is nice and open. And you're going to practice breathing by inhaling through your nose and then exhale out through your mouth. One more breath just like this. Now you can take your hands and just place them on your lower abdominals. So as you breathe in and out, you start to feel that engagement through your lower abs. So nice big inhale. Exhale to breathe it out. You're going to feel that nice engagement, belly button to spine. One more here. And now to feel a little bit more of that connection through your upper to mid abdominal range, take your hands and place them on either side of your rib cage so your arms are crossing. Inhale through your nose. As you exhale out through your mouth, keep your chest open and start to feel a little bit of that connection of your rib cage coming in and together. And you can apply just a little bit of pressure through your rib cage. Keep it gentle so that way you feel that connection of your rib cage coming in and together. Your abdominals are engaging with this movement. You want to keep the spine stable, so you still want to keep that nice heavy tailbone, a little bit of that arch, and your chest is open here. Just a few more breaths. Last one. And just gently release your arms down by your sides. So engaging your shoulder blades onto the mat, keeping that neutral spine. Start by taking one leg up to tabletop, lower back down, and now we're going to switch. So you're going to take that opposite leg up to tabletop and lower. So with this movement, you want to keep your hips stable, so you can always place your hands on your hip bones just to double check and make sure that you're not swaying from side to side at all. Even the littlest movement can make a big impact, so you want to focus on lifting your leg by engaging your tummy muscles. So exhale as you lift on up and lower. And again, lift and lower back down. Again, using your breath to help you with this movement. 4 more here. One more. And release back down. Now start with your leg fully extended, lift it up, and then lower it back down. Nice big inhale and exhale here. Be careful that you're not lowering your leg all the way down to down to the mat, because that will tend to lift your back, and so you'll arch into it. So you want to lift your leg up towards the ceiling-ish. So it can be 90 degrees or a little bit lower, and then you lower your leg down to about almost to where it's touching the mat, and then raise it back up again. This is a great way to strengthen through the front of your thigh, as well as really engage your core here. So this is a great way to help stabilize your trunk, keep that chest nice and open. And feel free to flex your foot here if it feels a little bit more comfortable, or if it helps you to engage through your thigh muscle a little bit better. So just 5 more here, pressing through your opposite leg so that way you have this built-in support system. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1, and then release your leg back down. So now we have the same thing, but on the other side, extending your leg nice and long, lifting it up and down, keeping your chest open, and really focusing on the engagement through the muscles versus feeling this in your knees or your hips. So as you lift your leg on up, you want to feel that connection of your rib cage coming in and together. Engagement through your glute as you lower, so that way you're finding that resistance through this movement here. Total body movement. 4 more. 3, 2, last one, and release your leg. Just place it down on the mat. Take your knees over to one side so you get a little bit of that low back rotation in. Take your arms out to cactus, and you can look over your opposite shoulder to get a little bit of that spinal twist, getting that rotation through your mid back and through your low back here. Just be really careful that your shoulders aren't lifting off the mat. So you want to keep your shoulder blades connected. And then you can switch and do the opposite side, looking over that opposite shoulder here. And just breathe on into it. Now gently take your legs back to center. So always think about using your core muscles to help move your legs. So finding that strong position where your feet are planted firmly into the mat, place your arms down by your sides. Now I want you to focus on engaging belly button to spine. So nice big inhale through your nose to start. Exhale, breathe it out. Feel that connection of belly button to spine. Now press through your feet, engage through your glutes to lift your legs, or lift your hips up, so that way you're pushing your feet into the mat into a bridge position and lower back down. You can also do a half bridge, so it doesn't have to be very high. You can just clear your bottom off the mat and then lower back down. Another option is to lift it up to more of a full bridge position and then lower back down. The key to this is to engage through your tummy first, engage through your glutes, and then you should feel the back of your legs, your hamstrings kick in. If you start to feel any sort of cramping, take a moment to stretch out your legs and then hop back in and lower. Really think about equal weight through both of your feet. That's going to help you recruit your leg muscles and your glutes evenly, so that way you're not overworking one side more than the other. And lower. 2 more here. Last one. And release back down. So just extend one leg up towards the ceiling, flexing your foot. You can take your hands and place them behind your calf or your thigh and just gently bring your leg back towards your face so you get that nice hamstring stretch in. Nice release, just to counterbalance the movement we just did. You can lower your leg down, and now we have the same stretch just on the other side. So extending your leg up towards the ceiling, you can flex your foot here. So you should feel that stretch through the back of your leg. If your hamstring is super tight, you can always keep the knees slightly bent. And gently release back down. So now we're going to start with our leg in the tabletop position, making sure our knee is right over our hip, ankle in line with your knee, pressing the back of your arms into the mat, slowly lower down, inhaling, and then exhale to lift on up. You can tap your foot on the mat if you're able to keep your spine in that nice neutral position, or just let your toe hover off the mat and then lift back up. So the key to this is to keep that neutral spine and to engage your abs as you lift and lower your leg. Again, nice big inhale and exhale to lift. You have 5 more here. 4, 3. You may start to feel your hip engage with this movement, and that's okay. You have 1 more here. Now gently lower your leg using your tummy muscles to help you. And let's reset. We have the other side. So taking your opposite leg into that tabletop position. So knee goes right over that hip, ankle in line with your knee. Be really careful that you're not lifting the opposite hip down. So do a little hip check to make sure your hips are even. Inhale to lower your leg, and then exhale to lift it on up. Nice big inhale, and exhale to lift. Keeping your chest nice and open here. Again, lowering down and up. You have 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. And release all the way down. Gently placing your feet on the mat again. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And now we're going to just focus on that connection of what it means to engage your back muscles and how to engage through your shoulder blades. So I want you to take your hands and reach them up towards the ceiling. You're going to feel your shoulders round forward. So it's actually protracting your shoulder blades. And now exhale, engage your shoulder blades in and together, opening up your chest. And then release and reach. So think of it as you're rounding your arms or rounding your shoulders forward. Your arms are rounding as well as you reach up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, engage your shoulder blades in and together. I like to think of them as you're engaging your shoulders onto your back. So you're creating these little angel wings. And then reach, take your arms up towards the ceiling, rounding through your shoulder blades. Exhale. And open up that chest. This is a great way to check into your posture and to reset. Again, round and reach. And then exhale. 4 more here. Nice gentle movement here. 2 more. Last one, and I want you to engage your shoulder blades in and together. Keep the chest open. Rotate so your palms are facing away, and bend your elbows. Lengthen to extend your arms. So you're going into a row. You're opening up your chest and then reaching it to extend your arms up towards the ceiling. You're still engaging your shoulder blades on your back, so you're not letting those shoulders round forward at all. Lower and lift. So you don't have a huge engagement through your upper body, but the key to this is to feel the resistance through both directions. So that way you're engaging through your muscles, you're not gripping, and you're moving with resistance as you bend and extend your arms. 3 more here. Press. 2. 1 more. And reach to extend your arms. Now palms face in, you're still engaging your shoulder blades onto your back. Start by just taking one arm back towards your ear. Nice big inhale, and then exhale to lift on up. Same thing on the other side. Nice big inhale, and exhale to lift, paying attention to your rib cage, that you're not just letting it completely flare open. Your rib cage will expand as you take your arm back, and then as you exhale to lift your arm back towards the ceiling. You should feel that engagement of your upper abdominals here. Again, reach and lift. You have 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. And then you can slowly bring your arms down towards the mat. So now we're going into a little bit of a combo move of upper and lower body. So start by taking your arms back up towards the ceiling. Plug your shoulders down into your back. So you're opening up your chest, you're engaging your back muscles. And now just take one leg into tabletop. So you're holding your leg into tabletop, knee right over your hip, ankle in line with your knee. Extend your leg and take your opposite arm back as you lower the same arm down and then bring it back to center. So this requires a little bit more coordination. Nice big inhale and exhale to lift. Just think same arm and leg lower down. Nice big inhale and exhale. The focus with this exercise is to stabilize through your trunk. So you want to keep your shoulder blades engaged onto the mat. Hips are heavy. Nice big inhale. Exhale to lift on up. Again, reach and lift. Lengthening through your leg and through your arms here. Just 2 more. This is 2. Last one. And then gently lower back down. So now resetting for the other side, take your opposite leg into that tabletop position. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Start by really rounding through your shoulders. Nice big inhale. Exhale, engage your shoulder blades down on the mat so you're opening up your chest. Reach and extend your leg and take your arm back at the same time. And then exhale to bring it back to center. Nice big inhale and exhale. So you're engaging through your tummy. You're engaging through your glutes slightly. You want to be careful that you're not gripping through your low back or right through that whole sacral area. So where your tailbone is, you want to make sure you're not placing any tension through that area. Again, reach, nice big inhale, and exhale. Using that breath to help you with this movement. Keep finding the length through your spine here. 2 more. Last one. And release back down. Walk your legs out, but still keep a bend through your knees. Reach your arms back up by your ears. You're gonna start by rolling up. So you wanna think about reaching your arms up towards the ceiling. Start to tuck your chin and peel it on up 1 vertebrae at a time. So you're sitting up nice and tall. Nice big inhale. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling and then release all the way down by your sides. So we're going to roll onto our side next. So just making sure that your hips are stacked, your knees are stacked as well. You're lifting out of your rib cage. You can either be on your forearm or you can rest your head on your hand here. Starting out just with clamshells, open and close that top knee. So the key to this is to really focus on engaging through your glutes here. So that way you're stabilizing through your hips. I like to press this hand into the mat. So that way I'm still opening up my chest. I'm engaging through my core with this movement. So it's a total body movement here. Again, lift and lower. And press. 5 more. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more here, and release back down. So now extend your leg out to the side, keep the hips level. So hips are stacked. You can either point through your foot or you can flex. It's up to you. I want you to feel that engagement through the front of your thigh. Lift your leg up and down. So it's not a huge movement. You're still lifting out of your side body. Now you're working through your hips. This really helps to stabilize your low back and help you with balance. So as you lift and lower, you want to find that resistance through both directions here. And reach. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your leg at hip height. If you tend to stay away from squats as an exercise, one way to start to feel that motion of bending from your hips and your knees a little bit is by bending your knee in the side position and then lengthening your leg nice and long. So bending from your hip and from your knee and then lengthen to extend. The key here is to keep your knee in line with your ankle and your hip. That way you're working on your form and your alignment at the same time. Nice big inhale and exhale. So you want to engage through your tush as you reach and press to extend your leg nice and long. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reach your leg nice and long and hold it here. Find the length through your leg and then gently lower it down. Come all the way up. So we have the same series now, just on the other side. So taking your time to move to the opposite side. If you're on your forearm, you can stay there. If you're resting your head on your hand, that's another option. Start by stacking your hips and your knees. So think 45-degree angle. And now let's go into our clamshells. Opening and closing. The focus is through your hips. So that's what initiates the movement to lift and lower. Again, lifting out of your side body. So that way you feel your trunk working, so that way you're not just kind of collapsing and disengaging through your torso. So find that lift, find that engagement as you lift and lower your leg. And press. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and release back down. Extend your leg nice and long. So your leg is in line with your hip. You can keep your leg extended with your foot pointed, or you can flex your foot, lift your leg up and down. So you're working through your hip stabilizers. Again, you're finding that length through your leg by engaging through the front of your thigh here. And press. You have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. And now lower your leg so your leg is in line with your hip. Bend through your knees, so you're bending through your knee and your hip, and then extend your leg nice and long. So you want to find that alignment with your hip, knee, and ankle, so you have that seamless transition as you bend and extend. And press. Still engage through your trunk as you lengthen, as you bend here. And reach, keeping that chest nice and open. Three more. This is 3, 2, last one, and you can release your leg all the way down. So gently come up using your tummy muscles. Keep one leg in front. Your shin is out to the side. If this doesn't feel good on your hips or on your knees, you can always sit with your legs crossed or going into a little bit of a butterfly position, whatever works best for you. Start by just wrapping your hand around your shin, reaching your arm out to the side, and lift up and over. So you can look up towards the ceiling. Flip your palm so it's facing you. Keeping your hips heavy, you should feel that nice stretch through your side body. And release all the way back down. So reaching the opposite direction, place your hand on the mat, reach up and over to get that nice side body stretch in. You can bend your elbow if that feels good, keeping that shoulder down away from your ear here. And lift all the way back up. One more time on each side. Nice big inhale. Exhale as you reach up and over. And release all the way back down. Opposite side. And lift back up. So now let's switch out our legs. You're gonna take your shin to the opposite side, or you can alternate which leg you crossed over if you're in crisscross. Start by placing your hand on your shin. Reach your arm up and over, nice stretch here. Keeping your chest nice and open. You should feel that stretch through your low back. Keeping your hips nice and heavy. Release and come all the way back up. Same thing, but on the opposite side, reaching up and over. And lift. One more time each side. Reaching up and over. And lift. Last one. Feeling that stretch. And release and come all the way back up. Nice work. Thank you so much for joining me. If you want a little bit of a longer workout, you can always pair this 30-minute workout with a 15-minute arm and ab workout, or one of the other 30-minute workouts that focuses on total body movements. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.